The goal of the podcast is to understand the difference between data and information, why data and information are critical for business decisions. We live in a world where data is collected 24 hours a day from all the activities in which we are involved. However, it may seem like people are tired of how business collects data via smartphones, the browsing web, and social network. At the same time, people are too dependent on the data. For example, I was vacationing in Smoky Mountains and wanted to escape all the day-to-day activities during Christmas vacation. Once we were up in the mountain, we lost telephone signals and the map app stopped working. We cut short the long planned Blue Ridge Mountain route and changed the route because of lack of access to the data. On one hand, we are tired of big data, but also thirsty for data to make daily life decisions. In business, we collect data 24 hours and 365 days. We also access data from outside sources to understand the environment surrounding the company, the wants and needs of the customer, and the information on the competition to compete effectively in the marketplace. The first step for managers is to understand the data as raw material and learn to refine it into information. For example, you manage a retail store. The cash register summary shows 5,000 transactions on a particular day. You cannot conclude anything from the data as a manager because it is unorganized. Once the 5,000 transactions are organized, summarized, and analyzed by calculating average amount, range of dollar amount of transaction, most purchased products, time of the day of purchase, it will help the managers product selection, shelf space, and inventory management. So there is a difference between data and information, although we use this word interchangeably. Managers need information to make decisions at all levels of corporate hierarchy. Functional managers need day-to-day information, and large companies have decision support systems to refine data into information and provide solutions to functional level management, such as retail store managers. Corporate level managers make long-term decisions and need long-term and environmental information for corporate decisions. Data is created when customers buy a product or service in business. For example, when you walk into a retail store and purchase a product, you're making a sale transaction for business, an expense transaction for your record, and a chart transaction for the bank if you have used credit card or debit card. These transactions creates data and companies use sophisticated processing methods to turn data into useful information for internal and external decisions. An example of internal decision is the retail store manager using the busy and slow time of the day information gathered from the point of sale transaction for employee scheduling. An example of the external decision is advertising of fast-moving product and increasing shelf space because of the point of sale information and competitive price analysis. Locally, your competitors reveal that customers are buying the product because of the low price. Business collects internal and external data and refine it to make decisions that create shareholders' value. Remember, data is raw material for information, and refined data needed for business decision and to create competitive advantage in the marketplace. Thanks for listening.